Good afternoon. Our today's topic is all about special products and factoring, which the squares of binomials. So let's proceed with our lecture for today. But before that, let's have to determine our objective first. Okay. So for our objective for our today's lesson is to discuss the product of binomials using the squares of binomials and to solve the product of binomials using the squares of binomials. The squares of a binomial, or the square of a binomial, is the square of the first term plus the product of the two terms plus the square, or plus twice the product of the two terms plus the square of the last term. Okay? So the squares of binomials formulas are here as shown in the video. Okay? So for our first example for today, we're just find the product of quantity 5x minus 6 raised to the second power. Okay. So for our solution, we're going to let a, which is equal to 5x, and b, which is equal to 6. Okay. So if you're going to apply the formula 5x minus 6 squared, which is equal to square of the first term, which is 5x squared minus twice the product of the two terms, and of course the square of the last term. Okay, so after solving, so that will become 25x squared minus 60x plus 36. Okay, so that will be your final that will be the answer for this particular problem. Okay, questions? Any questions? Okay, let's proceed. For our second example, we're going to find the product of 3x, or quantity 3x plus 2y squared. Okay. So let's try our solving solution. Okay, so for our solution, let a, which is equal to 3x, and b, which is equal to 2y. Okay, so if you're going to apply the formula, so this will become 3x plus 3x plus 2y squared, which is equal to the square of the first term, which is equal to 3x squared plus twice the product of the middle terms, twice the product of the first two terms, which is 2 times 3x plus 2y, plus the square of the last term. Okay, so after solving it, so your answer will be 9x squared plus 12xy plus 4y squared. Okay, so that's your second example. So that will be the answer for this particular problem. Okay. Okay, so for our third example, we're going to find the product of 5x plus 25y squared. So the same procedure that we did during our second example. So we're going to assume that A is equal to 5x and B, which is equal to 25y. So if we're going to apply the formula, so that will become 5x squared plus twice the product of the first and the last term, and of course square the last term. Okay, so after solving that, so your answer will become that's 25x squared. So that's technical. Okay, so that's 25x squared plus 250 xy plus 625 y squared. Again, this is 25 x squared plus 250 xy plus 625 y squared. Okay, next. Okay, let's check, or let's have a short activity to check your understanding. Find the product of the following binomials as stated in the problem. Okay, so if you need more time, just pause the video and let's see. And you can solve. Okay, concentrate on solving. Okay, let's check. For our first item, our first item or first number, the answer should be t to the 6 plus 36x squared t cubed plus 324 s squared. Okay, so that's the answer for our first item. Okay, next, number 2, the answer should be 9a squared minus 48a plus 64. Okay, now for the third term, what do you think is the answer? That's 2 minus 2x, the square root of 2 plus x squared. Okay, and lastly, for the last item, we have 4 over 9 m to the 4th minus 20 over 3 m squared n cubed plus 25 n to the 6. So I hope, guys, you got all 4 correct. Okay, so if you do you understand our lesson for today? Okay, so if you have questions or if you have suggestions, please do comment on the comment section of the video. Okay? And for your assignment, of course. You thought that I forgot to put an assignment. Okay, so you're going to find the product of the following binomials here. So you just need to use Microsoft Word, and or if you want to comment down your assignments, you may do so. Okay. So do you understand our lesson for today? So do you have any questions? So if you don't have, I will see you on the next video. Okay, thank you for listening, and take care and stay safe.